Welcome back to the A-List with Alexandra, where with me today are my favorite pair of Brooklyn detectives, Trillo and Suede.
Nice to be back here. We
Hi.
missed you, Alexandra.
Oh,
Yes,
I,
we did. We
I
had a lot of fun that first time, not so long ago.
Yes, I'm so happy you guys are back. And this time you're back with a big announcement. I'm really excited for all my viewers to hear it. So Trillo and Suede are now movie stars. Isn't that right, guys?
Well, just about. It's around the corner now. It's almost going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. It's an offshoot of our web series, excuse me, which we've done 2 seasons of. I'm sure a lot of your viewers will have seen some of the episodes. It's not the whole thing. You should watch the whole thing. And that's out there for everybody to see for free on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. Trillo and Suede, easy to find. Yeah, easy. It's youtube.com/Trillo Suede. And anyway, now this, as you mentioned, is a movie. This is a short movie. We're estimating about 18 minutes runtime, but very special, compact, intense little movie. And we're using it as a demo for feature films, which we already have ready. We wrote them, you see, 5 of them. Can you imagine? It's a franchise ready to happen. Yeah, a franchise that's all written in the can. So we just have to find production methods and backers and so forth. There are various ways to go with this. But the short film will be used as a sort of a proof of the viability of it.
Right.
And it's going to be a lot of fun in its own right. It's called Casa Noir, which is a parody of the very famous movie, the iconic movie, The Wizard of Oz. No, not Casablanca.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we want to do The Wizard of Oz also. Yeah. You can play the Wicked Witch. All right, well, that's another discussion.
So what is Casa Noir about? Will you explain to our viewers what the plot of this movie is?
Well, you got to check out the original, Casablanca. Yes, if you have not seen Casablanca, you owe it to yourselves to watch that, because it's one of the great classic masterpieces of all time, 1942 movie. Mm-hmm. And this is our homage to it. We're paying homage to it. Homage. Oh, yeah, in French, homage. I think in English you say homage. You pronounce the H? I don't know. Let's just say a tribute. A tribute, that's right. An easier way out. So, yeah, because we actually love it, but we're also making good-natured fun of it. So you'll enjoy it even more if you're familiar with Casablanca. It's our take on it. It's going to be in New York City instead of Casablanca. Okay, yeah, but there's a hotel, Casa Noir, where it makes some reference to that, some things that go on there. So that's the hook there, connection. But it's going to be updated to New York City, but the same kind of crisis world situation, but updated to the current climate of the pandemic. We tie that in there. Yeah, because World War II was the subject, the ongoing world crisis during the actual Casablanca. But in our version, there is a pandemic going on, oddly enough, and we're dealing with that.
Yeah, that feels so fitting for now to make an homage, a tribute to Casablanca with a different type of war happening. I feel like this was meant to be.
Yeah, I think so too. And we got a lot of stuff that we cram into that. A lot of characters. We always like all kinds of odd characters because we get them through our actual life, as detectives. Right. We need all kinds. And if you saw the series, I think you know what I'm talking about. We got some of them in there. We tie them in as a parody of Casablanca, but with our own ventriloquial style.
Are we going to be seeing any recurring characters from the Trillo and Suede web series? What can we expect for casting?
Well, we got our leading lady who plays Helen, is the name of the character, but she's a femme fatale, Well, what's a Trillo and Suede movie without a femme fatale? That's right, like exactly. Classic film noir, iconic femme fatale. So she is, you'll recognize her from the series. Yeah, her name is Katerina. Katerina Schmidt is the actress's name. And she played a recurring role in the web series. She has played a role with a sort of changing identity. She's known as Helga, a German femme fatale. And also, at times, she appears as Helene, the French femme fatale. That's right. And then also, in the last episode of season 2, the grand finale, she appears as Heather from Chicago, a Chicago femme fatale. And now she is Helen, which it parallels to Ilsa. Ilsa is the name of the leading lady, played by Ingrid Bergman, famous actress
Mhm.
in the great Casablanca. So this is our version of it. She plays Helen, the answer to Ilsa, but with our own twist, of course. You'll have to check it out. Yeah. So I'm sorry, and also to continue the answer about that. So Katerina will be the main the female lead for Casa Noir, but we also have others from the cast. Most of our cast are returnees from the series. We got Goose, the guy who played Goose. Yeah, there's a character Goose, a thuggish character who appeared several times in the web series so far, played by Chris Torum, and he's gonna be here also. You got it. It's gonna be. Well, let's make it keep it a surprise. Yeah, keep it a surprise what role he's gonna play, but he's in there. And then who else we got? The guy who plays. Oh yeah, the Rabbi Pupik. We've got him. We found a role in there. Now there's no role for Rabbi Pupik in the original Casablanca. We just sort of snuck that in there. Yeah, that's right.
You
But
wrote
this
your
is
own role.
we'll see how we twist it as a parody. And Mark Lubbers is the name of the actor. So he's with us again. Yeah, more we think of it, it's almost completely a reunion cast.
Yes, all of the usual suspects are back in action. And when are you guys going to be shooting Casa Noir?
We are planning to shoot this during the summer, probably the end of July or early August. But it depends on when we get the dough. You know what I mean? Yes, because right now we have just launched a Fund My Film campaign.
Right.
So because we need this funding, it's essential for shooting. As you may recall, I mentioned that I self-funded the web series 2 seasons because it was a concept that I really believed in, and decided I'm going to put my money where his mouth is. Right? Yeah. I get confused. Which mouth is it? Yeah, we all get confused about that. So I did it, and we won so many awards, 39 at last count. Best web series and many others, best comedy, all over the world in these film festivals, all these kind of contest awards. Yeah, so it's been doing great as far as getting notoriety and getting acclaim, but that doesn't get us the budget so far. So we decided to, instead of just waiting and trying to parlay that into finding backers, which we might be able to do through the recognition we've been getting, we don't want to delay. We don't know how long that would take. So we decided, I want to shoot this summer. So we've got the campaign just starting now. And this is a really good opportunity if you want to support a great, unique film, because I know what he's referring to. It's tax deductible this time. That's unusual because we got this sponsorship by From the Heart Productions. Yeah, From the Heart Productions is a charity. 501c3, I think is what they call it, the technical name. Yeah, but that's a fancy way of saying that it's free money. Free money. That's right. Well, free for people, no tax on your donation. In fact, it's a tax deduction. So depending on your tax bracket, it could be almost like you're not giving any money at all, and yet you really are. So it's a win-win situation.
Perfect. Now, do you guys have any plans to shoot a feature-length Trillo and Suede movie?
I'm glad you asked that, Alexandra, because we've got these. I think we mentioned we got 5 that we wrote already. Wrote it together as a duo. Yeah, as a duo. Yes, that's what we usually do, and so they're ready to go. But we're planning what to do with this film, with Casa Noir. We're taking it to festivals once we shoot this and post production. We edit it, have it all set by September is our plan. We're going to take it to festivals with a goal toward getting a feature film made. One of our feature films, and eventually all of them, because we're not interested in awards this time. I mean, we may get some, but we're not going to be looking for the awards really, because we've already established our quality through all the awards we got on the web series. But now we're going to be shopping this around, which means also we're going to choose carefully which festivals we're going to. We're not going to go to a lot of them this time. No, we're going to hold out only for the really biggest ones, the ones that like the most intact, you know. Yeah, the famous ones, the ones where people with money go, the backers, the big producers go, the big studios go to check out the films. So we want to make sure we get seen by important people in the business this time. So we're going to focus on those festivals and hope to strike a deal to start shooting some of these feature films.
Yeah, you want to be seen by the big people with the big bucks, and can't wait. I really hope, fingers crossed, guys. We want to see Trillo and Suede and your antics on the big screen as well.
Well, thank you. We're looking forward to this. We know it's going to be a lot of fun, and anybody who checks it out, you check out, on the YouTube channel, we got all kinds of videos, not only the episodes from the web series, because we got behind the scenes stuff, outtakes, a lot of stuff. Yeah, in addition to the 20 episodes of the 2 seasons of the web series there to enjoy on our YouTube channel. There are a lot of other videos, Trillo and Suede videos, as well as other related videos, some other friends of ours, and fun stuff. So behind the scenes, a lot of stuff to check out.
A lot of stuff to binge. Trillo and Suede, your whole YouTube channel. There's multiple videos, 20 episodes behind the scenes. If you guys haven't watched already, now's your time to binge watch that.
Yeah, that's good advice. You're all set now. Also, make a note to yourselves out there that there's another pandemic. You can spend it all watching Trillo and Suede.
Yep. If you still don't want to leave your house yet, you know where to look.
Yeah, maybe people are so accustomed to it now, they're afraid to step outside. There's no situation. But anyway, this can help pick up your spirits a little bit. Yeah, hopefully pick up your spirits and enjoy some of our videos.
Yes.
Yeah, I think actually we would love to stay and chat longer, but we do have a meeting with a client to head to, right? Yeah, we're still very much in demand, even during these difficult times. We got to do some investigation now. So we got a meeting with a client at the Last Exit nightclub. That's right, which will be one of the locations, the main location actually in Casa Noir. So we're heading there now. And, remember that guy, Jonathan Geffner? I think you met him last time.
Yeah, I think I talked to him after.
He's a fan, he hangs around us a lot. He wants to help us out, but he's deluded. He thinks that he created us and created the series and writes the scripts and all that stuff. He's kind of a nut job, but he's harmless and he hangs around here and he's in the next room. Would you like to talk to him? I'll ask him if he could talk to you. Yeah, he'll probably be happy to talk to you. So we can go get him. Yeah.
Definitely bring him over. I'm sure he's going to be so excited about the movie. I'll get his take on it.
Yeah, that's for sure. Nice to see you, Alexandra.
Nice to see you guys.
Trillo and Suede just told me that you'd like to talk with me. So it's my pleasure because, I'm very much obsessed with Trillo and Suede, the whole phenomenon and the project since I wrote and created it. I know they give you a different story. They claim that they created me. They sort of made me what I am and so forth. But, the viewers can draw their own conclusions about that.
Right. And Trillo and Suede did fill me in that there's a movie in the works, Casa Noir. And I wanted to hear how this came about. Will you talk a little bit about writing the film and getting it featured?
Yes. Well, this is actually taken from my first feature film that I wrote back in 1999. So that's shortly after I created the concept of Trillo and Suede and the characters. And the first script I wrote, I called The Hong Kong Canary, first feature film. And it is a parody of both Casablanca and The Maltese Falcon, all put together. So 2 classic, I was going to say film noirs, but actually A Maltese Falcon is a classic film noir. Casablanca is debatable because a lot of film noir fans and experts don't consider it a film noir. And actually, I think they're right. Technically, it doesn't fulfill all the qualities necessary to be considered of that genre, although it's a terrific classic film. But in any case, 2 classic films I was doing a parody of meshed into one. And so when I decided to do a short film now, on the heels of the web series, I was thinking, well, what could I do that would be the most exciting, fun thing I could think of? And since I had not gotten to produce that feature film in all these years, long stories involved with that, with almost success, almost productions. Many times it seemed we were on the verge of deals with production companies of various kinds or investors, and the deals just fell through each time. So I didn't wind up producing it. But since it was the very first one and a particularly fun script, I felt, I decided, well, let me take part of that and make a short film out of it. So I took just the Casablanca part of it and reworked it in a way that would work well as a short film. So that's where it comes from.
I love that. What is the status of the Trillo and Suede web series?
The web series is on hold right now because after having produced 2 seasons of it, I felt that I really want to go back and focus on the films, on actual movies. You know, that got our names out there to some extent now, creating some rumbles around, you know, the internet, and we're still working on trying to build up that reputation based on having won all kinds of awards and film contests. So we have a small but very enthusiastic core of fans now, and I felt it's time to stop, to change our focus, and you know, not just keep plugging away at the web series, but to try to actually get those feature films made. And the first step, as I think Trillo and Suede were talking about, is to do this short film, which will be a proof of concept of how it will look as an actual movie, not just web series.
Okay. And what are your plans for the marketing and distribution of Casa Noir?
Well, we're holding off on the release of it until we get it into the big film festival. So that will take a few months. I would love to just put it direct on YouTube like we did with the web series as soon as it's ready, which we hope will be by September. It will be shot and edited and ready for release. But we have to hold off on that because these big film contests have rules about debut. They want to get the chance to debut it, and so they don't want it to be to have already have been shown publicly. In private gatherings, okay, like families and friends, but nothing public. So yeah, so we don't want to get disqualified because of that. So I can't say at this point when it will be released to the public, but the trailer and excerpts that we're allowed to do. So you'll see snippets of it, and I'll keep everybody posted on the progress of when it can be released to the general public, or where it can be seen, whether it will be, you know, put on YouTube first, or it may be theatrically released, or it could be, you know, if we get a deal for Netflix or something like that, it may go there first. So we'll have to wait and see. People have to be patient and bide their time and fulfill their yearning for Trillo and Suede by just rewatching the web series episodes and other videos that I will continue to produce from now onward. You know, I do little videos to our friends and fans and other fun stuff with as Trillo and Suede, as well as other puppet characters, because I've got quite a few puppet characters. I'm focused mainly on Trillo and Suede as characters, so the Suede puppet these days. But I do have a bunch of others, and I on the same YouTube channel, I do post other videos with some of those other puppets as well.
One more time, will you tell the viewers where they can look for you to stay updated on all of these announcements, to see when the film's being released, what the status is, and also to watch your other videos with other puppets?
Right. Well, first thing is subscribe to our YouTube channel and click that notification bell so you will get updates every time we upload something. And that's easy. It's youtube.com/Trillo Suede. And if you forget that, just go to YouTube, put in Trillo Suede, then it will come right up. But you know, the actual, what do you call it, the personalized URL is just youtube.com/Trillo Suede. And there you get all kinds of videos and updates and information. Also, we have a Facebook page, so just you'll just type in Trillo Suede on Facebook, the page will come up, and check out, keep checking into our page. And if you really want to be in on the latest announcements as they happen, join our Facebook group. So we have just put in Trillo Suede group, Facebook, will come up, and join our group. So those are the main ways to stay in touch. I'm also on Instagram and Twitter, so you can look me up. My name, Jonathan Geffner, or Trillo Suede. It'll come up either way. You can join us, follow us there.
That's great. Well, Jonathan, I'm so excited for Casa Noir. We have a lot of exciting things coming up with Trillo and Suede in the future. So thank you so much for being here today. And all the fans as well are probably so stoked to see what you guys are going to be up to next.
Thank you very much. Oh, and a reminder to check out our campaign. Join our campaign, tax-deductible donations. So you can get involved in promoting and having a say in getting this made. You know, voting for getting Casa Noir made, because we need your donations to actually make it happen. So just started launching, and you go to fundmyfilm.org. Fundmyfilm.org. Put in Trillo Suede, you'll see it right there, and you probably have the link there under our description too. So easy.
Yep, I have the link right in the description, guys. So if you are huge fans of Trillo and Suede and you're sitting there, we're always like, we want more content. Well, guess what? Now you can be part of it and contribute and get the content that you want to see out there. So make sure to click the link in the bio.